I've seen some black people I'd rather live next door to than some white people.
Right.
I've had some very good black friends. As a matter of fact, some of the black churches up by Tishomingo, they fellowship with our church now and then.
If a lesbian couple, two women that were married, were to move into this town, what do you think that the local people would do?
They probably wouldn't have too many friends.
You don't think so?
No.
Why?
That is just wrong.
Right, okay.
That is just wrong. And I mean, if you got a teenage daughter and there's somebody down here that likes other girls, do you want your daughter around them? If you've got a son and you've got a whatever you want to call him living next door, do you want your son over there?
A lot of that isn't what you call judgmental. A lot of that is because they're trying to live by the standards of the Bible.
That's right.
Right. So it's not necessarily what people in the community think. It's just the book that they follow. That's all they're doing.
There's a bunch of them here that are
right.
Most people in here, we don't all go to the same church, but we do go to church, and we do have a lot of the same beliefs.
Right.
Because they go by the Bible. And would you want a boyfriend?
Would I want a boyfriend?
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't have a boyfriend, no.
Okay, there you go. There you go. If you was my son and you did have a boyfriend, you know what I would do?
What would you do?
Probably shoot you.
Really?
No. But I would do something. I couldn't accept it.
So people that say they were born that way, what would you tell them?
You can't help how you're born, but you can help the choices that you make.
So you would tell them you're choosing this. This is a choice that you've made.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I used to mow yards when I first moved down here. And I used to mow yards for down here in Belmont for two women that were living together. And that one tried to tell me that she was born that way, and I said, well, how do you figure that? I said, because both women had already been married and one of them had a child. So if they'd been born that way, why take on a husband and then give the husband
Some people might say they were confused.
I don't know.
Like they didn't know who they were. Maybe they found out later in life or something.
The truth is, unless
some
you've
people would
walked
say
in
that.
those shoes, you really don't know.
You don't know. That's why
unless
I said
you've walked in those shoes, you can't truly understand.
Right.
I don't judge them for it. Like I said, I try to live according to the standards of the Bible.
And so you're just basing, not your opinion, just the way you believe on what you've read in the Bible. And you're not, necessarily, you're not condemning them for it. You're just...
Unless they try to get me involved.
No.
They get me involved, then I get
no.
I get a little ill, but no, I don't condemn them for it.
I would never do any harm to them.
No.
Right.
If they walked up speaking to me, I wouldn't be rude to them.
Right, but you just, like when it comes to your children, you wouldn't like your children around them.
Right. Because if they did something with my children, then I would have to hurt them.
I think most parents would be like that.
Yeah, it's an instinct. It's your first instinct.
Right.
I just